Hello YouTube. It has been probably in favor of a year since the last time I have made a YouTube video, but it's something I want to kind of pick up on again, and I'll explain why in a minute. Don't mind my hair, I just got out of the shower just a second ago, but real quick, I'm just going to kind of catch y'all up on just kind of what's been going on in my life. So first thing I want to talk about is kind of just training and how it's been going. It's not been like crazy good or anything. I did get injured, I want to say around 2.5-ish months ago. It was during a deload SBD day, and I was doing some Zercher back extensions and strained, or it was close to a grade 2 strain on my lumbar, kind of like just the right side of my lumbar, trying to heal that. Then I had some issues with like the other side with some iliolumbar ligaments and stuff like that was heavily affecting my bench. And after a couple months of just dealing with some injuries and a bunch of pain, I'm now finally back at a pain-free state of training, which I am very, very happy about. I don't have to deal with that, irritating pain anymore. Still have some like very small lingering things, but that'll be worked out within probably the next month. And as long as I just do, mobility and just strengthen the things I need to strengthen, probably won't have to worry about another injury for a very long time. But it really sucks because I was actually supposed to do a meet in 4 days from now, a powerlifting meet, but because of the injury that got delayed by quite a while, and I probably won't be competing now until I want to say like spring 2026, which sucks, but that's just the way it is. So currently right now I'm like just trying to rebuild to like kind of a normal baseline strength. Sorry, my cat's doing something, but yeah, right now just trying to build to like a normal baseline level of strength on squat, bench, and deadlift. And then next training block / phase, we should be hitting some PRs. We'll kind of see how it goes, but since he insists on coming in here, say hi. He wants his window. He loves looking out the window, but yeah, it's kind of training right now. Oh, and also I am cutting right now as well. The reason why I am is because I was fat as shit at one point, or a couple months ago. I had started this cut at like 207, and I was fluffy. Like really, I didn't realize how like fat I was until I've actually like cut. Right now, so we started at 207, and right now we're at 189.6, I want to say, this morning. I'm gonna close this real quick. I'm trying to just go down to 185, and then I'll just slowly work my way back up from there. But I just want to recomp my physique. I want to actually make it to where I can train good and look good. I felt really, really strong while I was at 207, but it didn't really help at all, other than just like the comfortability of just training, feeling good. The relative strength was just terrible, which is something I'm really trying to work on right now, alongside with absolute strength, just trying to get stronger in general. So I just wanted to recomp so I'm not fat. The reason why I was in that state is because I dirty bulked, and then I just did not care about calories to an extent, and I just kind of ate, I didn't eat whatever I wanted, but I wasn't like really disciplined with like tracking my calories. And I was probably in a steady surplus because I wasn't like tracking everything. I was eating fast food a crap ton. So I just want to be a little bit healthier and look a lot better. And for the first time in my life, I can actually say that I have visible abs, which I know a lot of people have, but for me, I've always been a little bit chubbier, so it's really nice to actually have them for once. Basically, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going to a different gym. It's Athens Health and Fitness. I haven't been there yet. It's not like a crazy gym or anything like that. It's just a commercial gym. Nothing wild. Actually, another kind of update is the gym I normally go to, Classic 8 Bodybuilding. We've gone into a new location called the Dungeon 2.0 or whatever. It's exactly double the square footage of the old space. First space was 4,500 square feet, which the old place is what my other YouTube videos have been filmed in. And then this new place is 9,000 square feet, which is really, really nice. There's a lot of space in there. We got a lot more equipment that we can actually, set up there. Yeah, we're going to be doing a little upper day today over at Athens Health and Fitness with a buddy of mine. And then there's another friend of mine that also might be coming. Not exactly sure yet. Probably won't though. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of hanging out. I need to get some food in. I'm gonna be going over there at 5:30ish. It's 2:06 right now. I don't know if you can see that, but I gotta at least get a meal and a half in because I need to. Is that a good stretch? Come here. Come sit right here while I talk. Maybe don't hit my mic. Right there? There you go. But I need to get some food in, and I also need to drink a bunch of water as well. One thing I've been trying to focus on with training and now he's going to try to leave. It's like just confusing cat. Is keeping my carbs really high, especially during this cut, and making sure that I'm getting sufficient fuel. Thanks. I'm knocking the camera over, trying to close the door or open it. But just trying to make sure that I get a lot of carbs in before I go train. Normally I only do one meal before I go train, which I probably need to stop doing because my favorite time to go to the gym is around like this time, like 2. But what is this? What are you telling me about eBay? I don't care about sneakers. I want OG Gymshark. But just trying to focus on getting at a minimum like 100 grams of carbs in before I go train. So need to properly fuel. Also get a bunch of water. I tend to aim for at least 60 to 80 ounces, like half a gallon and a little more of water before I go train as well. You gotta be properly fueled if you want to actually perform well, or just get a crazy pump. So
congratulations on the mess you made of things. I'm trying to reconstruct the air and all that brings. And oxidation is the compromise you own. But this is beginning to feel like the dark once above. Say, or force you fall and then you falsify your deeds. Your methods start the disconnect from all your creeds. As fortune strives